Danny
How we
Lilker,
doing now, sir?
how's it going, man?
Pretty cool, man. How's it going with you?
Me is going very good too. So, Brutal Truth's got a new album, and you got some Canadian tour dates and Japanese tour dates coming out. Can you talk to me a little bit about your album?
Well, it's called End Time, which is two different words, and it's coming out any day now, pretty much in North America, and it's more good old Brutal Truth grind. I mean, it's kind of varied. We threw a couple of more like mid-tempo and sludgy songs on there, but it's still, for the most part, pretty intense, and what most people can expect from us, which is pretty crazy arrangements and really intense stuff. I mean, not for everybody, but the people who like us seem to dig it a lot, so that's cool.
How did the recording session go along on this one?
Oh, it went really smoothly, man. We did it in the same place that we did the last record, Evolution Through Revolution, which is at Watchman Studios in Lockport, New York, with this dude Doug White. So since we came back, that's pretty much where we did the two records we've done. So now that this is the second record we did there, we were kind of like even more familiar with the studio, and the dude at the studio was more familiar with us. So I think it went really smoothly and quickly, considering I think it came out pretty cool.
Would you say now, like today's easier to make albums than when Brutal Truth first started out making albums with a studio?
Well, yeah, there's technological advances. Being able to use some, digital technology does make a lot of the recording process easier as far as, let's say, if you fuck up a couple of notes, it's really easy to go back and fix it and everything like that. Of course, sometimes some people might get a little lazy with technology and start, like, making everything sound perfect, which they can't do live anyway, which we don't really like to do. Moving over every kick drum in Pro Tools or shit like that. But I think that, yeah, in general, with the technology, the recording does go quicker.
How's your bass gear nowadays? What are you using?
I'm actually endorsed by Warwick now, Warwick from Germany, and they have great shit, man. I have a couple of their basses, the Stage 2 basses, and I have a head and two cabinets, so that's really good, the amps are great and really loud, and the basses are really sweet to play, so I'm totally psyched with that, so that's what I'm playing.
This is mostly what you played on the album and what you play live?
Yeah, I mean, ever since I got the endorsement like a year ago or so. But yeah, I did bring that rig to the studio, and when we play live, we play out a lot. We fly to kind of different places. We don't really jump in a van, so I can't bring the amps with me on tour. I just have to plug into whatever's over there. But I always bring the bass, so at least that still looks good.
Now, I'm sure when you guys go play live, there's always that song, I'll Neglect, that people always want to hear.
Yeah, we always play that song. We play a few songs off the first record, and that is usually right at the end. That's right by the end of the set. So, yeah, we do get that one in. We can't play everything everybody wants to hear, but we're thinking about trying to bring back a couple of more old songs from Extreme Conditions to play out, like Denial of Existence, that a lot of people seem to like to hear.
Would you say like TV shows like Power Hour and like Loud, when they always played I'll Neglect, that gave Brutal Truth a new opening to like fans to see what you guys were about?
Yeah, videos like that always help because, especially in the 90s before, there was a lot of stuff with the internet where people could check out MP3s and have streaming and stuff like that. Videos definitely reached a segment of people that would dig us that maybe, let's say, people who lived in a place where we couldn't play, videos that can reach anywhere, anybody with a TV. So, yeah, I think it definitely helped bring us, some people that might not necessarily have been able to check us out live. So I think so, yeah.
And the Japanese tour dates, you guys going to play like what? How many Canadian dates and then go to Japan? Straight? Right from there?
No, there's actually only one actual date in Canada. It's a festival in Calgary, Alberta. That's next Saturday. I mean, I don't know. I should say Saturday, October 1st. Because I don't know whether you're online or, it's a paper zine or whatever, but there's just that one show, and then at the end of the month, right before Halloween, we go to Japan and we play some shows with Lockup, the bands with Shane from Napalm and Nick Barker, and Thomas, the guy who used to be in At the Gates and shit. And that's not anything where we go straight. There's definitely some time in between that where we just go home again and chill out until we leave for the other one.
Danny, what do you think of the overseas market today for this genre of music? Is it healthy?
Definitely, man. I mean, overseas, that could be anywhere from like Europe to South America to Japan and stuff like that. And we've always done really well. We haven't gotten to play all those places. There's certain places, in Europe, East, and we haven't played South America, but we have done Japan a bunch of times. And it's definitely that with grindcore. It's definitely popular in the States and everything, but it's great going overseas. We get a lot of support from the grind freaks all over the world, and it definitely helps out, because people are really into it in Europe and Japan, South America, like I said. So it's great to be able to try to get over to all those places and play live for them.
Well, I'll tell you, Danny, this new album kicks serious ass, and it's very, very brutal truth.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that's we had to make sure when we came back from the dead in 2006 that we couldn't fuck around. We knew we had a reputation, and people knew that if Brutal Truth was going to put out some stuff, it would have to be very intense. So we made sure it was.
Well, you did a good job at it. Hope you have a great Japanese tour.
Right on, man. And yeah, we fucking will. It's always great over there. So yeah, right on, dude. Well, whatchamacallit, if that's it, then thanks for supporting Grind, dude.
No problem. You have a good one, all right? Talk to you later.
All right, see
ya.
you, Dan.